This program is brought to you by Ministry of Education and Vocational Training, UNICEF, and the Global Partnership for Education.
My dear pupil, welcome to our mathematics lesson. My name is Teacher Ali. My dear pupil, in our previous lesson we learned how to write numbers into exponential form. My dear pupil, do you remember how to write numbers into exponential form? So now, try to write numbers or the square of numbers from 1 to 10. Try to write the square of numbers from 1 to 10. Please let me remind you with the examples. Please watch and listen very carefully. For example, when I write 1 squared, so this is equal to 1 is equal to 1. And then when we write 2 squared, it is equal to 4. 2 squared is equal to 4. Then 3 squared, this is equal to 9. 3 squares is equal to 9. So can you continue up to 10? You can continue yourself up to 10 to write the square of numbers. Good. Let me remind you with 3 examples. 1 squared is equal to 1. 2 squared is equal to 4. And 3 squared is equal to 9. I think now, my dear pupil, you remember how to list the square of numbers. So now, watch at the table of the square of numbers very carefully. In our table, you see 1 square is equal to 1, 2 square is equal to 4, 3 square is equal to 9, 4 square is equal to 16, 5 square is equal to 25, 6 square is equal to 36, 7 square is equal to 49, 8 square is equal to 64, 9 square is equal to 81, and 10 square is equal to 100. Write 4, 9, and 16 into exponential form. Write 4, 9, and 16 into exponential form. Well done. Now look at me while I'm writing 4, 9, and 16 into exponential form. Number 4 is equal to 2 times 2. This is equal to 2 squared. Number 9, this is equal to 3 times 3, which is equal to 3 squared. And 16 is equal to 4 times 4. This is equal to 4 squared. Very good, my dear pupil. Now, let's go together on more practice to construct a table of cubes. This is the table of square, but we want also to construct a table of cube. What is the value of of 1 cube? 1 cube. What is the value of that? Good. 1 cube is equal to 1. 1 cube is equal to 1. How do we get it? We get 1 cube by multiplying 1 times 1 times 1. And this, the result of this is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1, 1. 1 times 1, 1. So the final result of 1 cube is 1. Let's see how things could be when we want to write 2 cube. We use the same procedure. This is equal to 2 times 2 times 2. 2 cube is equal to 2 times 2 times 2. How do we get the answer here? We need the answer there. We just multiply 2 times 2. It means here is 4. 4 times 2 is equal to, good, is equal to 8. Is equal to 8. Therefore, 2 cube is equal to 8. It is 2 times 2 times 2. It means 2 times 2, 4. Here, 4 times 2. Then the result is 8. Okay, let's now see how we get 3 cube. So we get 3 cube by the same procedure, by multiplying 3 times 3 times 3. Remember now, we are in the table of cube, and it's not a square. If it is cube, it means we have to multiply 3 here by 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That is cube. So 3 cube, it is 3 times 3. The result here for this part is 9. So 9 times 3 is what? It is 27. Very good. It is 27. So 3 cube is equal to 27. We can say 1 cube is equal to 1. 2 cube, 2 cube is equal to 8. But 3 cube is equal to 27. Very good. So now continue for other numbers up to 10. Find the cube of numbers up to 10. Good. Dear pupil, now look at the screen again. Can you please tell me what we expect to learn today? Very good. We are going to learn exponential equation. Exponential equation. We are going to learn exponential equation. Very good. We are going to learn exponential equation. Can you pronounce exponential equation? Good. Again? Very good. Exponential equation. We are going to learn exponential equation. So now, my dear pupil, I think it's a good time to practice how to solve exponential equation. We are good now in exponent, I know that. So now is the time to practice how to solve exponential equation. For example, number 1. If we have 10 exponential x is equal to 100, so now find the value of x. We need to find the value of x. 10 exponent x is equal to 100. 10 exponent x is equal to 100. So how can we solve this problem? Good. So at first, since we see here 10 exponent x is equal to 100, this is our equation. Our equation has two sides. There is a left hand side and there is a right hand side. In left hand side we have 10 exponent x. In the left hand side we have 100. So what we do here, at first, since we have here 10 at the base and x is the exponent, it means we need to change this 100. We need to change or to write this 100 in terms of base 10. In terms of base 10. It means that we have to follow the base. How we do that? Here we continue. 10 exponent x is equal to 10 times 10. So 10 times 10 is what? Very good. It is 100. So 10 exponent x is equal to, we change 100 into 10 times 10. Very good. So we continue. 10 exponent x is equal to 10 exponent. What is the exponent of this? Good. 10 exponent 2. It is 10 exponent 2. Here we arrive at a very good point. We have 10 exponent x is equal to 10 exponent 2. Or we have 10 squared. 10 exponent x, and on the other side we have 10 squares. So here we have a base which is 10 here. The base is 10, and on the other side the base also is 10. So if the base are equal, if the bases of two sides of equation are equal, it means that their exponent must also be equal. Very good. Therefore we conclude our calculation. Therefore x should be equal to 2. X should be equal to 2. Since our base is 10 here and our base is 10 here, so the exponent here is x and the exponent here is x. But this is an equation. So if it is equation, it means that the whole of this side should be equal to the second side. Therefore it means if the bases are equal, the 10, those are 10, here is 10 and here 10, then x here should be equal to 2, where 2 is the exponent there. Very good. Okay, so to solve this problem, 10 exponent x is equal to 10. 10 exponent x is equal to 10. First, we have to change number 100 to the base of 10. Then we'll have 10 exponent x is equal to 10 squared on the other side. Then we compare the numbers of the two sides. Here the base is 10, the base is 10. If the bases are equal, then exponent should also be equal. Therefore, what is the exponent? Exponent is x on one side and exponent is 2 in another side. Therefore, we conclude that x is equal to 2. Very good. My dear pupil, now continue with more practice to find the value of x in the following equation. So the following question number 2, example number 2, find the value of x if x squared is equal to 9. X squared is equal to 9. The same question is find the value of x. Find the value of x. Can you try to do this? Okay, try. Okay, let's go together. So here x squared is equal to 9. So here it is written in exponential form. It means we must again change the second side into exponential form. But here the exponent is 2. It means we have to find the number with exponent 2 is equal to 9. We have to find the number with exponent of 2 is equal to 9. So we are going on x squared is equal to, we want to write 9 in exponential form. here is equal to 3 times 3. Very good. 3 times 3. Very good. So 3 times 3 is what? It is 9. Good. Then our target is to write 9 into exponential form. This is our target. Don't forget. Therefore, x squared should be equal to 3. 3. Good. 3 squared. It is 3 squared. So 3 squared is equal to 9. So we write 9 here in exponential form. So we can find here our exponent is 2 from left hand side, but our exponent also in another side, right hand side, is also 2. So it's well and good our exponents are equal. X squared is equal to 3 squared. So if exponents are equal, the base also should be equal. Very good. Therefore, what is the value of x? Our x, which is base, should be equal to another base of the 2 side. Therefore, x is equal to 3. This is the final. X is equal to 3. If we have x squared is equal to 9, we want to find the value of x here. It means when we follow whole of this procedure, we see that x is equal to 3. Okay, so our equation is x squared is equal to 9. What we do is first we change another side into exponential form. We want to write 9 into exponential form. So if we write 9 into exponential form, it means we will split it 3 times 3. Then we write in exponential form x squared should be equal to 3 squared, and then we conclude as x is equal to 3. Since x is the base and the exponents are equal, therefore the bases should also be equal. Very good. Very good, my dear pupil. So now let's go on example 3. Here we have 64 is equal to x cubed. So now we need to find the value of x. We need to find the value of x. 64 is equal to x cubed. Can you solve this problem? Okay, it is very easy. We just split 64 to exponent of 3. We split 64 to exponent of 3. So we can write 64 as 4 times 4 times 4. This is 64. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. Very good. Here 4 times 4 times 4 is equal to x cubed. It is equal to x cubed. Who can tell me how can I write this into exponent form? 4 times 4 times 4. I want to write it into exponent form. Okay, good. It is 4 exponent 3, and on other side of the equation we have x cubed. Very good. So when we compare, we see that here we have 4 exponent 3 or 4 cubed is equal to x cubed. 4 cubed is equal to x cubed. So we see exponent here is 3 and exponent here is 3. So exponents of each side are equal. Exponents here left hand side is 3, and here right hand side exponent is 3. So if exponents are equal, then the base must be equal. Since here is a equation, so if it is equation, it means that left hand side should be equal to right hand side. Very good. This part should be equal to this part of the equation. So if exponents are equal, then what is the value of x? Then the value of x Here we have 4 as a base, and there, what is the base on the other side? The base is good, is x. Therefore, we can see that x is equal to 4. Very good. Okay. To solve this equation, 64, which is equal to x cubed, we change 64, we write it into exponential form. It is equal to 4 times 4 times 4. And then 64 is equal to 3 cubed. This is on the left hand side. And on the other side, there is x exponent 3. When we compare the two sides of the equation, we find that exponents are equal. Both exponents are 3. If the exponents are equal, then the base should also be equal. Therefore, we conclude as x is equal to 4. Very good. So now, my pupils, stand up to praise ourselves for a good job. Stand up, stand up, stand up, okay? Stand up. Okay, let me tell you mode of praising we are going to do. Mode of praising. I know you are good in exponent. So we'll clap exponentially. Do you know exponent? What is 1 squared? Good, 1 square is 1. So when we say 1 square, it means you have to clap once. Because 1 square is 1. 2 squared. What is the value of 2 squared? Good. Value of 2 square is 4. So when you clap 2 square, it means you have to clap up to 4. Do you know the value of 2 cube? Okay. 2 cube is what? Is 8. It means we'll clap 8 times. So we shall go together to do this praising. We'll praise ourselves by exponential mode. Okay, so now 1 squared, 1. Clap 2 squared, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And finally 1 cube. Clap 1 cube. 1. Very good. Very good, my student. So now take your seat. Sit down, please. Sit down, please. Very good. Dear pupil, don't forget to copy your questions. Copy the questions. Copy your questions for exercise. Copy your questions for exercise. Okay, so now, my dear pupil, please copy the following exercise for more practice. Copy the following exercise for more practice. Okay, the exercise is that find the value of x in each of the following questions. Number 1, 5 exponent x is equal to 125. Number 1, 5 exponent x is equal to 125. Number 2, x exponent 3 is equal to 216. Number 2, x exponent 3 is equal to 216. Number 3, x squared is equal to 144. Number 3, x squared is equal to 144. Number 3, x squared is equal to 144. Number 4, 7 exponent x is equal to 49. Number 4, 7 exponent x is equal to 49. And number 5, 11 exponent x is equal to 121. Number 5, 11 exponent x is equal to 121. My dear pupil, make sure you do your exercise. And to you, parent and guardian, please guide your children to do exercise. Thank you for your participation. Here is the end of our lesson for today. See you next time. Bye bye.
This program is brought to you by Ministry of Education and Vocational Training, UNICEF, and the Global Partnership for Education.